Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Life of Wonders. Welcome to my channel. This is Polo, and today I'm super happy to be sharing with you this close-up review of an amazing doll sculpted and produced by Robert Toner. Now, Robert Toner is one of my favorite sculptors for this kind of dolls, and it shows as I have so many pieces that were made by him. Um, and yeah, I've already shared just a few days ago most of my Alice in Wonderland uh, dolls as part of the classic Wonderland collection from Robert Toner. And in there, you can see a little bit more of what's um, to expect from these dolls, which are really high end and incredibly detailed. And so this is part of the Walt Disney Showcase collection. These were made definitely over 15 years ago, and in a format of a limited edition only, for only 1,000 worldwide. So these are very sought after dolls because they're not as many. But I would totally recommend or encourage you to, I mean, if you happen to stumble upon one of these dolls and it's a good price, I would definitely encourage all of you to get it, because it's the only way in which you can see for yourself the quality behind these amazing dolls. um Now I have many characters that are part of the Walt Disney Showcase collection by Robert Toner, including Belle, which is an amazing, like, the thing about these dolls, these are about 16 to 17 inches in height, so about the same size of the limited edition dolls released by Disney Store, Harrods, Saks Fifth Avenue, etc., etc. But these were produced way before these ones, and so in a way, there is a lot of originality in these dolls, because they were conceptualized before Disney Store, for example, started producing the very first 16 inches Cinderella limited edition one. And so this is just my personal opinion. I love them all. I mean, I love every single collection, and yeah, and I support everyone in a different way. But this has to be, I mean, the Walt Disney Showcase collection by Robert Toner has to be my favorite for many reasons. But first of all, because I think and you can see it with this doll, I think is the most accurate in relation to how the doll is put together, as well as the outfit, to the original animated film. In my opinion, this, I mean, because we can find like Disney Store limited edition ones are super exquisite and with lots of like extra um I don't know, embellishments. And same with the Saks Avenue, Fifth Avenue, Harrods, etc. You can, I don't know, they're over the top. But these ones have like this kind of simple feeling that it's definitely more accurate to the animation, but it's very deluxe and rich at the same time. So I don't know, it's the most balanced for me, even though I love every single collection that does that is out there. And another thing I like is that, I don't know, the, for example, I don't know, this Cinderella is just breathtaking. It's gorgeous. The I have to say that every one of these 1,000 dolls were painted individually and by hand, and she doesn't have rooted lashes, but she's got incredibly nice uh hand painted details that, I don't know, to me it feels like it conserves the essence from the 50s, around the time that the original animated classic was released. To me, it's like, I don't know, it's like this Cinderella is definitely popping out from the film straight away. No extra thing, no extra things on her, or like a different interpretation of the character, but just like out of the movie, which is something I like very much. And there was a time I blame myself a little bit that I wasn't recording all this at the time. But there was a time in which I had the Disney Store one, the Saks Fifth Avenue one, and this one. And because of due to space, and because I needed the fans and everything, I decided to only keep one 16 inches doll, because I couldn't, have like so many of the same character. And I decided to keep this one because, again, I don't know, I get goosebumps when I look at this one. It's very, very exquisite, and it really, I don't know, it's like a combination of, like, to me, it reminds me of the Walt Disney Classics collection porcelain dolls, or sorry, porcelain figures, but in a doll form, because it really feels like from a distance that it might be made out of biscuit porcelain, but in reality it's hard vinyl. And another thing I also like is that the proportion for these dolls is, I mean, these seem to be a little bit thicker, if that, I mean, um, they have like a healthier complexion, in my opinion, compared to, again, like, I'm not criticizing because I love them all so much, actually, and there are dolls that I can get and off from the Disney Store limited edition series. But I don't know if you can appreciate that the arms, the waist, and I will be sharing the thighs and everything. These aren't as thin and slender as those ones from Disney Store, which are definitely much thinner, and sometimes not as, again, not as accurate to how the princess is shown in the movie, because I mean, Cinderella even has like a little bit of I mean, not a chubby face, but compared to other depictions of this character, she might have a little bit of, you know what I'm saying. um and then the same, like the neck, even, that sometimes other dolls really have bodies that resemble a doll body. While Robert Toner really did a great job um, in capturing a very realistic um, proportion and a healthy look to every one of the princesses. And now, again, I will be sharing Princess Jasmine, Belle. I have Mary Poppins. I have the whole collection of Alice in Wonderland as depicted in both Tim Burton movies, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. And there were so many more. Like, there's the Evil Queen, Aurora, Snow White. I will be sharing Snow White too. Um, I don't know, many dolls that are just to die for. And yeah, and also, like, for example, the hairdo that this Cinderella doll has, it's, again, the closest, the most accurate to the actual movie I've ever seen, because we've seen so many hairdos for Cinderella that are like a little extravagant in a way. I mean, Cinderella wasn't having I mean, she was not having that hair in the movie, but in the doll form we accept it as this like very ornamented and very complex in a way. But in reality she just have like a bun that was really nicely placed, and with the bangs as well, which I think that this one, like, I don't know, shows in a splendid way. Um, and so, okay, here you can appreciate a little bit of what I'm talking about. I mean, if you go to Disney Plus and go to Cinderella movie, and just try to go to the ball scenes, like the so this is love scenes, you will have like the feeling that Cinderella is popping out of from the movie in a doll form, with this one. Um, and then the one thing that is a little bit different to what we're used now is that the boxes in which they came weren't like these plain boxes. Actually, this remind me more of the boxes from the Walt Disney Classic Collections porcelain figures. It has like actually the same pattern. I don't know if at the time it was all like organized that way. Um, but this is something I like very much too, because the thing is, these dolls were meant to be taken out of the boxes and quite possibly transferred to a glass cabinet or something, because they're very delicate. Um, but handled by us collectors and enjoyed by us as well, playing with the possibility, um, just appreciating the whole thing out of the box, which nowadays it's kind of hard. I mean, I'm grateful that we're given these plain boxes, but at the same time, I mean, these dolls are so expensive. Well, the Disney store and the Harrods ones and everything are so expensive that one would be so frightened to even open the box and have a peek inside. And in reality, you never enjoy the whole thing altogether, if you know what I mean. I mean, just the boxed doll right there, and looking at it as it was in a toy shop, right? I don't know. Well, these dolls were meant to be handled and enjoyed. And now here, and these weren't toys or anything. In fact, it's set here. So here in the box, we have the registered number, Cinderella, and then here we have the toner details. And then right over here it says this is not a toy, it is a collectible item, so for ages 14 and up. And so I obviously keep the box because just in case I'm moving. I've been moving so many times in my life. And so anyway, this is the same size as what we're used right now from the Disney releases. So again, here's my hand. She's pretty big, and to me, she's like, again, breathtaking. Same as with Belle. I think I've shared Belle before, or if not, I was just playing around at the beginning, like when I first opened this channel. One of the first videos, you will, if you scroll down, you will find the Tim Burton dolls as well as Belle, I think is there. If not, I will be uploading it soon. And these dresses, like the dress from Snow White, the dress from Cinderella, the dress from Belle, again, it's they're the most accurate versions in a 16 inches format, without um without being exaggerated, but not simple either. I mean, you can see they're very, very rich. So now I will get closer to it. Um, Look at how gorgeous she is. She's got these pearls, these pearly earrings, and then the headband that is just like it's supposed to be like from the movie. It's like a sash in so the color is like blue with a little bit with a hint of silver, and the way they've achieved this I will explain right now. So you have like a baby blue and a silvery feeling to it, same as in the movie, because in the movie, depending on the light, sometimes the dress is appreciated more in a bluish color, and sometimes in a silvery, almost, yeah, silver gray with sparkle, so silvery color. And then she's got this choker that is it's very basic, but and then you can take it off the doll if you wanted to. um and she's just so amazing. Ah, my goodness. I'm so happy to be sharing this with all of you. And again, there's so much coming up. And then the gloves, the high gloves that she's wearing are like I would say they're like super light blue, super incredibly light blue color. They seem to be white, but they aren't. It's like white with a little hint of blue to them. Then in terms of articulation, this is great because the head tilts um, as well as rotates 360 degrees. And then it has articulation on the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, and on top of this, oh, she left one of the glass shoes. I'll go to that in a bit. She's got articulation on the knees and ankles as well, and then she has pointy feet. So these are the glass slippers. This is one of them. As she's on a permanent display at my place, I have made a staircase for her, and the other shoes is permanently in there. So she's only wearing one, and it's made out of clear plastic, and it resembles the one from the movie. Again, simple, so cute. And then if we look at her dress, it's just again amazing. The thing is, she doesn't have any rhinestone or anything like that, and the difference that it makes on it is that first of all, it shows like a little bit more flowy than when it has like a lot of rhinestones and things like that. And also what I think Robert Toner wanted to achieve is that the dress was blue in color, but then when moving, it would sparkle, and that is what I think it's been achieved. So it's more like a sparkly feel than anything else. And this is achieved by a pattern of so many, because this is in glitter, it's part of the tool of a transparent white, not transparent, white tool with a pattern of like shimmer all around, that when combined with the other layers of the dress and when moving, it appears to be like sparkling. And there's a lot of movement here for this dress, which is amazing. It's very puffy. And so this is the bodice, and then it has the organza puffy sleeves, and as well as these two little appliques that are part of the original design. And then there is this tool, as I so no matter how much you um move her, she won't be missing the sparkles because it isn't glitter, but it isn't rhinestones either. um so it has like a different feeling, like for example compared to also to the live action Disney Store limited edition Cinderella, which you can feel that it has so many rhinestones, and in reality the dress from the movie didn't have those. It just that happened that it sparkled, and in my opinion I would have preferred this kind of effect, although they achieved that very well by having a little bit of holographic kind of um outer layer as well, you know as well as the rhinestones. So this is the first layer, and then the second layer, it's like this satin. It almost feels like raw silk to the touch, and it has lots of volume. It's incredible. And then underneath this, there is like a very soft tool. It's a very, very soft one. As you can see that the materials having used are excellent. And then underneath this one, we have like another satin, petticoat, to add to the complexity of, and the depth of the layers of the gown. Um, and then we'll have the legs, and she's wearing tights. I don't know if you can appreciate it here. She's wearing tights, and this is what I was always, and she's wearing underwear as well. This is amazing. Okay, so here you can see that her thighs and her legs are actually they have like a very healthy complexion. I mean, she isn't skinny, which sometimes I get from other, again, doll sculpts. She's just very, very healthy, and again, I think that closer to the actual concept of the character. Same as with these arms or the neck. I mean, it isn't like she's thick, because she isn't, but it's like very healthy. It's like a very healthy, like standard size. And you notice this when you try, I mean, having had Disney Store ones and Rotona ones and Harrods ones, these ones won't be able to fit the other dress. I mean, this dress can be fit into the Disney Store ones, and it will be a little bit big for them, but just a little bit. But the other way around is impossible. Their waist is so much thinner, and then the everything else is very, very slender compared to this one. But anyway, again, I'm not criticizing anything because I love all the collections and I'm here to share them all. In fact, I think one of my next videos will be a Disney limited edition platinum set that I really can't wait to share with all of you. But I will be sharing more of these Robert Toner dolls that blow my mind every time. And yeah, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, you can give me a like, a thumbs up, and definitely stay tuned for more, and subscribe and stay tuned so you won't be missing any of my future videos, because I'm telling you, there's a lot coming up, and I'm incredibly happy sharing my collections with all of you, and hoping these make you happy and appreciative of all these collectibles. And for now, I hope you stay safe, and I I hope I'll see you soon. Bye bye.